Hi all. I'm happy to announce that our company has been awarded by one of the prestigious award, SSMB award supported by Ministry of Steel Structure and Metal Building Award. And it had a hit on the India's best magazine, national magazine called SSMB.in. So how we have achieved this? This was been achieved by applying the basic principles of sustainability, that is reduce, reuse and recycle, and adopting technology, also applying solutions which is locally available. So key factors here was sustainability, where it is environmentally responsible construction, optimizing resources and processes, and innovating whatever the local solutions available. Me as a industry guy, where presented more than 2 decades in this field, I see certain challenges where in a global challenge, when you consider there is almost 23% industry contributes towards air pollution, 40% of the worldwide energy use, 50% for the landfill and climate changes, 40% towards drinking water pollution. So when you look back from our country, the challenges towards affordable house is one of the main crises. Almost 60% of the Indians feel that still they cannot manage their own living. And the solution requires at least 3x times speeder construction when compared to the developed nations. So what is the ground reality? I'm coming from Kerala, which is very fragile state, and the need of the hour will be a durable construction which can withstand the environmental challenge, streamlined construction process and designs, solutions that can implement at various project sizes, building that minimize the resource consumption. So our solution here is to develop a modular net zero energy home. That too, generally people consider house as a dead investment. Here, we preach that this can be break even in another 15 to 25 years, depends on the country and the policy of the government that you are in. Based on this, we have developed a system called pre-engineered nail foundation. And this is a patented foundation technique where you can complete the foundation within a day. Say, consider a 2,000 square feet home, a foundation can be completed in a day without any earthwork excavation, without hampering the groundwater table, etc. And this composed of a high-performance concrete, this is M50 grade concrete, and a steel with a tungsten carbide attached to it. So this can be done for steel structures and concrete structures as well. So this has a various application with respect to low-rise building right now. Also, we are in the process of standardizing it with BIS, certifying it with BMPTC and with Griha. So to scale up these solutions, we have already prototyped software or an aggregator platform called CDisc Smart Home Solutions, and also a mobile application where we can monitor the complete energy and identify what is the carbon footprint that we are saving on this. And this can be traded or monetized based on the policies of the government. So I'll take you through a journey of our... So there was rigorous studies that happened with respect to structural and geotechnical parameters, a lot of analysis. We are incubated at NIT and currently at IIT Kanpur. So along with the making use of the facility of the lab and field, we have demonstrated very successfully the PEN Foundation, and this is getting good traction and attention all over the construction fraternity. So you can see the project and what we have done. And this is a running project happening at Wayanad, very ecologically fragile area. So a simple solution that can change a construction industry. That's one of the projects in Ooty, which was done using light gauge steel frame structures. So slowly we are changing this pre-engineered into a modular construction technique. So we are on the process of doing a prototyping at VIT campus along with organization called ZEMEC. ZEMEC is Zero Energy Mass Custom Home, which is based out of Japan. So it has, the whole system can generate its own energy, it can generate its own water, and the whole system can be thermally efficient as well. With the adaptation of the technology, we can monitor this in real time, where our panelists were talking about the digital twins. And so far, our traction is fast. We started our company during the COVID times, and now we have reached 6 crores in last couple of years. And we have sold almost 100 plus pen foundation systems. These are some projects what we have done. And this is what the future of modular net zero energy, which is expected to be happening. And we have been fortunate to mentored by one of the best leading mentoring organizations like Kerala Startup Mission, NIT TBI, IKEA Foundation, Visa Foundation, and Habitat for Humanity. And so far, we have received a grant of almost 55 lakh. And moving forward, we have partnered with IIT Kanpur, who is having the stake in our company. And our team, we have a multidisciplinary team. And myself and my better half has founded the company, and then we are moving forward for a better journey. So here in our company, we have multiple revenue streams. One of the core area is the skill development program, where whatever the technology you preach, it has to go to the industry. So we have developed skill development capsule or a syllabus, and this has been approved by Ministry of MSME. And the 2 sessions of 30 different stakeholders has already been conducted. And the main revenue is from design build, and we have getting fee from the designing just by consultancy and designing as well. So we are already addressing the entire ecosystem. So what we ask here is, we are expecting to have around 1.5 crores to develop.
Sorry, Jish, I'll have to cut you short here. Thank you very much for the presentation. Jury, your questions for Jish.
Hi, it's a good concept. What's your main focus? Are you a design provider or a solution provider, or are you a contractor, or what is it that is your solution or offering?
Right now, to make this concept to reality, we have to put various hats. So that's why we are designer, we are contractor, and entire thing. But we would love to have this whole solution to be given to the industry, and we should be the monitoring of that 2 applications. That is CDisc aggregator platform and CDisc mobile application. So that is where we will be in next 5 years.
Okay, because I thought your foundation is something which was unique, at least what I have not seen somewhere else.
Yeah.
Everything else, there are various people trying to pitch in. So you will probably need to focus, obviously, when you are starting, you will need to do end-to-end.
Correct.
But you will probably want to focus on what's your core offering. That's
Correct.
one of the takeaways from whatever I have heard.
That's right. Thank you.
So as of now, whatever you have done, you are more into the selling these foundations, or you are doing the whole home?
Whole home is our focus, but the solution of this foundation is gaining more attention. So a couple of our stakeholders have told us to make this foundation as a system product that we can sell.
And this is a miniature, right? So
it's a miniature, it's a prototype.
And this can take any limitations, any load bearing criteria, or any span or anything which limits it, like
Yes.
height or whatever?
We have studied the model in different soil conditions, wherein it is, we studied in clay soil, we have studied in hard soil, in different geographic location as well. Also, various parametric studies has been done from ANSYS and Plaxis software. So we have stimulated different conditions, and we identified that, say, you have a good lateritic soil, we have identified it can take 60 metric tons. And worst case, in clay soil, what we found was it can take 4 metric tons, which is more than enough for a small house.
What is the biggest, maybe by built-up area, house which you have built on these foundations?
Out of this foundation,
Yeah.
see, that 3-storied book tower that was built using this foundation. For that, we got the Best Build Award. That was the innovation in that particular
But
project.
you did only the foundation or the whole tower?
Pardon?
You did the whole tower or the foundation only?
No, whole structure.
Whole structure?
Whole structure. That was a 45-day challenge because during the vacation time, we have to complete that 45,000 square feet built up space.
So that tower is prefab?
It is completed, yeah.
So my question is primarily around the cost factors, particularly around the net zero building that you showcased. When compared to conventional structures, is that requiring a higher upfront capex or a lower upfront capex? And can you share some light in terms of
Yes.
how those metrics?
Definitely it requires higher capex. But that is where a small company like us, we can't afford it. So we are going for an aggregated platform where we have already aggregated couple of vendors. Tata BlueScope is a vendor to us, technology partner to us. Metalscope, we are having an MOU with them that they'll be manufacturing it for us. So it's basically an integration of the whole ecosystem. Pardon?
By what factor is it higher?
See, I'm expecting it to be cheap when the ecosystem is completely developed. I'm expecting 10 to 15% low when the ecosystem is developed.
Just I have a question. How does this work in an urban setting? So much of urbanization happening, people are moving into cities. In a proper city with such high land costs, how does the solution? What is the solution you're giving? If I have to do it in a city, proper city center.
In cities, these are modular building as going to be the solution. Where a lot of challenges was discussed by the panelists, the accommodation of labor, mobilization of resources, all those stuff. This is a solution where modularity comes into play.
So what is the longevity of it then?
Longevity in the sense of launching this product or launching or the
No.
life cycle.
So you're talking about, say, this is typically where you want to house your labor, etc., right? This is short term, correct? Does the return on investment actually be feasible for me to do short term structures?
It is already proved elsewhere in the world that this is going to be the in technology. So, but we should develop our local solution. That is where we have a big role to play here.
We'll discuss offline with you.
Thank you.
Thank you. We will take one question from the audience, please.
Just wanted to understand, is this solution more feasible for, let's say, 2-floor, 3-floor structures, or is it also scalable for taller structures?
Right now, we are focusing on low rise.
Low rises.
Low rise. Gradually, once we optimize the complete solution, then we can go for high rise as well.
Understood.
So it is very feasible for high rise.
Thank you.
Thank you.